Hey everybody, I am here at Street Medicine Detroit. You may remember last year's video. If you don't, there's a link in the description and up above. And this is Dean.
Hi.
Dean, you facilitate, you run, you're
Preceptor.
the preceptor. And I had to ask what that meant earlier.
Oh, just training the students in clinical.
So Detroit Street Medicine, or Street Medicine Detroit, I always get that mixed up, you tell me.
Oh, it's a student-run organization, a volunteer medical outreach organization from Wayne State University. We also now have Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine. And we go out in the streets and find people at soup kitchens or warming centers or just on the street somewhere and bring them medicine and try to provide a link between them and quality health care for people who are homeless in Detroit.
And why is that important?
Oh, that population really falls through the cracks, and there's a high mortality in that population. The average the life expectancy for someone who is chronically homeless is 47 years old.
Wow.
So they're quite at risk.
And it saves money. It saves taxpayer money.
Yeah.
So we're going to go out and do a street run.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Haley.
Hi.
And Haley, this is her second day or third day? Second day going out with street medicine. Be awesome. And I almost forget before Dean leaves. So you may or may not know this if you watched the last video, but Dean gave me a Narcan kit and trained me in the last video. And I've since upgraded, which in New York State now, you can go to the pharmacy and get this and your insurance will pay for it. So if you are anywhere close to people that may be using, get one of these, get two of these.
For treatment of heroin overdose.
Yeah, very, very important. So today, unlike the last video, I'm not going to edit this. This is going to be straight across cuts, and we got to meet everybody. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
How long have you been doing this?
Almost 2 years now.
And what do you get out of it?
It's great to just try to provide care to the local community. This is, as Dean said, a vulnerable population, so just trying to do what I can to help out.
Great.
Mandy has hepatitis A vaccines with her. There's an outbreak here in Detroit, so the city of Detroit and the health department, the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, ask us to immunize people we run across. So we brought vaccines to help mitigate the outbreak here in Detroit.
That's actually a huge issue. It started in San Diego and then moved.
I'm sorry.
And it started in San Diego and LA, and so you're taking out the vaccines.
A vaccines, yes.
Okay. Now, do you immunize? Is that the right word, right on the spot? Mm-hmm. So a little funny, I don't know if it's funny, sidebar. I was in Philadelphia heading to Los Angeles with all the Hep C scare, and I ran to a clinic to get vaccinated. And I've been to Sudan, Africa twice, and I have every vaccine already. But so I didn't really need it. I got double safe. And you are?
Hi, I'm Tosh, one of the volunteers for today.
And obviously a medical student.
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been doing this?
That's my second year.
Also a second year.
Yeah.
Wow. So Haley's new. And we have 2 second year. And it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
This overpass here, 8 Mile and Woodward. There are a bunch of people that hang out here, and you can see the remnants of a tent, sort of a tent city over there.
As an outreach worker, so often we go out and people need help. We have nothing to help them with, but by going out with medical teams, you're able to provide services right then and there. Medical team is going up and approaching a woman flying a sign. Just met with the one woman. She didn't have any medical needs right at the moment, and we're walking to go find other homeless people.
Your fly is over.
Is it? Thanks for noticing.
I felt so awkward. But
No. Good,
I was
good
looking
friends
down
tell.
to connect the thought, and it was just like,
No.
okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
You saw Black Panther?
Yeah.
Next movie gonna be Black Robin Hood. I'll tell you what.
What's your first name?
Oh, this is a video recorder too? William.
Hey, William.
Hey,
How long you been out here?
8 years. Oh, no, 9 years total, but 8 years of this corner that I'm going to.
Oh my gosh, that's way too long.
Where you from?
I mean, this is a long story. I wish I had the time right now because I am late, but it's a long story. Actually, if you guys end up making it back down that way,
Yeah.
I'll take the time to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got an inhaler and
Oh yeah, some fruit snacks. I have low blood sugar,
But you saw who I
and
stopped,
this
right?
stuff right here
Don't let
will
little
really
I be playing like I'm
get
on.
me together, and I appreciate it.
and the medical team, you knew them. They
Yes,
right away.
yes. For a couple of years, they've been coming around out here. Yeah. And him, I can't remember everyone's name because I'm bad with names.
Yeah. But right
Yes,
there,
but him, yeah, he's the one that's the main one that's been coming out here. He's been having different people.
He's great.
Yeah, he is a cool guy, real cool guy.
So now you got a sign on the front of your car.
Yes.
I gotta.
Everyone needs a little help.
So nice to meet you. I'll come down and catch you down at your spot.
And what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark. Pleased to meet you, Mark.
Part two, and thanks a lot for everything. All right, Mark. See you, man. We'll come down. The medical team sat with a homeless man who didn't want to go on camera. The man told us he was homeless for 2 years, and someone generously put him in a hotel for a few days, and that disqualified him from housing, so now he has to wait for another year. Tell me about what just happened.
We just bumped into a gentleman here on 8 Mile who was just turned down for housing because someone he's panhandling here, and someone paid for a hotel room, and because he stayed at a hotel for a period of time, that disqualifies him from chronic homelessness, so he does not get housing.
That is so crazy that, you know, people are not homeless enough. And he was out here 2 years. And because he got a few nights in a hotel,
He's got to spend another year on the street.
another year. The homeless service system is broken. What'd you all think?
It's sad that like you get caught on a technicality like something like that and just have a whole year of your life just taken from you. Or like
Yeah.
forced to suffer for a year.
It was impressive,
It's
like
stupid.
how frustrating that situation was, and he was still pretty positive about his attitude and everything like that. I mean, it just goes to show how resilient some of these people are.
Quick question. If I fall over backwards and hurt myself, will you guys help?
Team up.
Thanks.
He's got the med kit.
Thanks. And he's all the way up there. We're headed back to the car, but William said if we came up to talk to him at the intersection, he'd do an interview. So we're gonna see if he'll go on Invisible People.
Go out on the streets like a few times a month.
Okay, all right.
And
So
then-
I wasn't sure if it was once a month or
Yeah,
a few times.
yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but I mean, knowing that you're out here and you need the inhaler, you know, definitely keep that in mind and try to help you out, you
I
know.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
hopefully you won't be out here.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll get some housing.
Yes. Yes. I am working on it too. Definitely, I'm going to use this period while it's warm to do that, so that I will have that taken care of by the time it gets cold.
So now we are at this is Neighborhood Services Organization Bell Building. So it's their main offices, but they also have permanent supportive housing here, and they invited me for a tour. Thank you, thank you.
I promise it's going to be great.
And who are you?
I'm Sharon Meyer from NSO. I'm going to show you the Bell Building.
And what is the Bell
The
Building?
Bell Building is a place for the recently homeless come to live.
Let's do it.
Okay. So have any of you seen it before? Okay, come on.
First time.
So this here is the corporate offices. We're walking through, and NSO does other things, not just for the recently homeless. We have other programs that we run here. This is Denise. Denise works with me in corporate development. So this area is a lot of cubicles because a lot of our staff work out in the field. So basically it's almost empty most of the time, and that's good because that means we're doing things. And here was the old Michigan Bell Yellow Pages building a long time ago, and we repurposed.
This was a Yellow Pages building?
Yeah, have you heard of the Yellow Pages?
I have.
I have this. So that was a long time ago. That's what this building was. And this section where my office is has no windows because we saved all the windows for the apartments. So this is the residence side of the building. And this area right here it's a common area, and we do different activities here to bring people together. So it's just, you can sit here and do this.
So,
She's like a rock star. She volunteers with us all the time.
Good.
She's one of the residents.
do you
but
mind camera?
She's beautiful. He's doing a film about our building, so better for you to be on.
Hey.
Hi, how are you, Ernie? Ernie keeps the hallway clean.
Yeah.
Hi. See, everybody likes your camera except for me. Get Dean on here.
Oh, Dean's a star.
I know. So this
It's Haley we have to warm up into this.
So this area was kind of a mingling thing, and we do activities here. We do bingo and stuff like that, but it's just to give them
Yeah.
a chance to get engaged.
How many people live here?
155 apartments.
155 apartments.
Right. And they are all filled. They're single unit apartments. We have one married couple. Here's our supportive services office.
Hey.
It's our gym. We built it with one basketball hoop so they
It's a
can...
multi-purpose room.
Yeah, it's multi-purpose. But it has one basketball hoop they can come down here and play, but then we don't have anything overly competitive. But they're welcome to bring their friends because we're an apartment building, so this is their home. You know, so they can do it whatever they want. We do parties, we do all kinds of things. They come in, they have their own parking lot, they have security for the residents when they come in, so they're keyed in just like we are, so it keeps the building safe.
I had to see if they're real.
Not in this space, they're not real.
But it's beautiful. I mean, you don't normally see this in permanent supportive housing.
Right.
There's some really nice housing places, but you don't normally see this kind of stuff.
But the way it works in Detroit is we are housing first. So if they're at Tamani, they would start in the process of getting housed. We work with all the shelters. Because we're supportive housing, we're more likely to get someone with mental illness or drug addiction because we offer the support they need here.
Okay.
So that's how it comes.
Okay.
And it's full, except for we're going to see one unit that's open today.
Okay.
But pretty much full all the time.
Yeah.
And we also don't have a deadline. So you can stay as long as you want. Grown men have come to tears in here because they now have an address. One guy said to me, he said, now my son will be able to send me letters. I don't know if his son sends him letters or not, but he can have the hope that he will.
So when I was homeless, getting mail just didn't happen. I remember one year my mom wanted me to send me something, and I responded, what do you want me to do? Sit on the corner of Hollywood and Vine and wave down the UPS truck? Because I didn't have an address. Many of you might have heard my story of I shook the hand of a person in Alcoholics Anonymous, and he slipped me a $20 bill. And at the time I was trying to stay sober. It's nearly impossible staying sober out on the street. So I knew I had to get rid of that 20. Now, what could I do? I could buy a meal, I'd buy a bunch of bus tokens. I'm trying to think, what could I do that would really help me and it be productive? And I was walking down the street and I saw a post office box rental place for 3 months, $15. So I got a key. I rented a post office box and I had a key. And, you know, when I slept at night in the park, that key gave me hope because I owned a place. And I had $5 left over for Subway or something. But I totally get how powerful mailboxes are when you've lived for a long time without an address.
Yeah, because each floor has a mural on it. All the residents on the floor got together, decided what they wanted their mural to be, and then Mercedes-Benz came out and brought their staff and helped them paint this. So this was designed and painted by the residents. It was really, this was not, you know, it wasn't Dean's interior design. These guys all really got together and said, what do we want on our floor? And
cool.
so this is, they're all, okay, so all the apartments are a little different, but they all have let's get the wrong key. They all have all the same commodities, but they're set up a little different because we're a historic building, so we built around the space.
Right.
So this one starts with the kitchen, and because of the generosity of the community, we collect things like throughout the year like this, and soap, and microwaves, and things like that.
So they're 1 bedrooms?
1 bedroom.
Each apartment?
All like this, 1 bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, comes with this furniture, comes with all the setups of the dishes and everything. We only give brand new, and that's not because we're snobs, that's because it's a fresh start.
No.
Let's
This
start
is awesome.
Start where we are and move forward.
This is really something.
So then, you know, they move into the apartment, but it's not just about that. It's about how can we support you in your life after that. So I showed you the case managers and things like that down there, but then every floor has specials on it that are a community together and offer them different ways to get involved or just to do what they enjoy. Then this floor here has the art room. So we have an art therapist who works for NSO.
Okay.
And so they did a variety of things. They did everything in here. Like, again, it's resident focused. So we lead by what they want. So, you know, they decorated this room, they made these murals, they're working on this puzzle, they designed all of this. The residents tomorrow were interested in knitting. That would be how it would be resident led. This is not us with an agenda. This is what people are looking for, how we answer to it. Right?
No, Dean kept all this a secret.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm not so mad at you for not getting all the socks to him. I'm still little
I
mad.
had to hold out a little bit.
Little mad, but not as mad.
I can't get them all at once. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for the tour.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it.
I've toured a lot of permanent supportive housing facilities, and I have to say this is one of the best, if not the best.
I'm going to tell she listens to this.
It's so much dignity, amazing. Thank you, it was awfully kind of you.
Thanks.
And you reached out on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, I know. Can't hide. Dean's having somebody, I'm like, oh, I just saw that. Come over to Belle.
Hey everybody,
Hi.
where are you from?
We are from Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine.
Wow. And you guys came in and you said hi and it's okay to video and we're gonna go out.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. And you are?
I am Adam. I'm from Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine. DMC, represent. There you go.
My name's Hannah. I'm also from Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine at the Macomb campus. I'm Maithri. I'm also from MSUCOM and I'm at the DMC campus.
Now, how long have you guys been going out doing this?
I've been going out since like last November, I think. Yeah, last December.
This is my first time.
First time?
All right.
I love newbies. Awesome. And what have you learned?
have learned a lot about the homeless population in the area, that we had an hepatitis A outbreak here, and just kind of talking to people who live in the city. It's been good.
I've learned the same, as well as how to take a better history and, see more clinical aspect than we're already exposed to at school.
I'm Erica.
And, sorry, go ahead.
I'm from the East Lansing campus, and I'm originally from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm from Binghamton.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That's so cool.
How is this your first time?
Yes.
Wow, 2 of you. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could take just the medication bag.
Oh, the wallet.
So each bag's different?
Yeah. Treatments, diagnostics, and medications.
Like my first run that I was freewheeling, and I was like super nervous, and he like.
It was when we donated all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And you got the heaviest box.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people sleep here at night?
Especially when it's raining or snowing out.
We're driving around looking for homeless people who may need medical attention, and not sure what happened here. It could be rain, snow, and people are living here. If you go along pretty much any freeway in America, you will see tents. And this is the remainder of a homeless encampment. It's not exclusive to just big cities, small cities too. And besides being just horrible, nobody should have to live like this. It's a public health issue for the house people too. Dean just told me some good news. I mentioned that Melvin did an interview on invisible people last year, and Dean told me
He's housed.
he got into housing. That is awesome. Well, I had a good day. So, while Haley's doing that, thanks so much again for being a wonderful host.
No, well, my pleasure. It's good to see you again.
I learned so much going out with you, and you have just a wonderful spirit. And will remember just how you guys just sat down next to the homeless man today and just started talking to him. It was really awesome. And Haley? She's running off to her kids. It's good to meet you.
You too. Fun.
See you later. See you next time.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching. The Street Medicine Detroit is an awesome organization. I have huge respect for Dean and all the medical students that are, learning about medicine and healthcare and homelessness. We need more programs like this, and I was so impressed by NSO's permanent supportive housing, 155 units, 1-bedroom units, just amazing. The dignity. It may be the best PSH, permanent supportive housing facility, I have ever seen. My last visit here, I did a more produced video. There's a link down below. This one's just down and dirty really quick. When I did the walkthrough of the Ithaca Tent City, you all really liked that, and that was down and dirty. So hopefully I can develop a format that provides value to you guys and is easy to edit, because I have vlogs that I haven't been able to cut that I shot last year. If you found value in this video, please click like, please share, please comment down below, and please support us on Patreon. Without your support, none of this even happens.
Bye.